friends, welcome to Real Estate in Toronto with Riyaz Rauf. We are here for yet another program to discuss about real estate market in Toronto for the month of May 2020. A lot has been written, a lot has been spoken, a lot has been speculated, a lot has been argued about the Toronto real estate market. Some are right, some are not so, and some are speculation. But the fact is, Toronto real estate market is a unique market. You cannot compare this to any other parts of the world or even any other province in Canada itself. It is unique, and let's see why it is unique and what is so important about Toronto real estate. In order to discuss that, we'll get some of the issues out of our way. Let's take the elephant out of this room first. Let's look at the sales figures, sales units. It's very important to differentiate between the price and the unit. In the month of May 2019, we had 9,950 units being sold. This year, in the corresponding month, we had only 4,606 units sold, which was a decline of 54%. That's a fact. How it happened? Everybody knows. Nobody was willing to list their homes. No realtor was willing to go to a house and knock and ask for the listing of their home. No person wanted to list their house and be in the house and work from the house while offices were closed. That's one of the prime reasons why we did not have more houses coming into the market, but there are enough buyers who are going behind it. How significant this is can be shown by the figures. In 2019 May, we had 19,400 properties coming into the market. This year, we had only 9,100 properties coming into the market, which was a decline of 53%. Now, when you look at the actual sales decline of 54% and the actual supply decline of 53%, you see the correlation where the demand and the supply is. It showed a balance in the number of supplies and number of sales that's coming into the market. Now, having told that, let's go back and see what's more important to us as investors, as homeowners. It's not the number of units that got sold what's important. What's more important is what is the price that we are getting for our property, and what is the value of our equity build-up, and what is the revenue that we are getting out of our investment. Those are facts that we have to understand and talk about it now. So let's look at the price. Average price increased by 3% year over year. Now what that means is the price last year was 838,250, and this year it went up to 863,599, which is an awesome record during this challenging times. Let's look at how it broke down. First, I would love to talk about condos. The condos is one of my pet subjects, and that is where me and Rushdie specialize in investment properties and investment condos, where you buy your second or third property or multiple properties. Now, what happened to these properties? These properties appreciated by 6%. That's the highest in the categories. So, condo market appreciated by 6%. The semi-detached market expanded by 3.1%. Then the townhouses appreciated by 4.8%, and the detached homes, we had an issue with detached homes, dropped by 1%. Now, this is very important to explain. There's something called the average price increase by 3%, and the housing price index, HPI, increased by 9.4%. The difference between the average price increase and the HPI is the fact that the HPI takes into account all the variables that's happening in the market. In other words, looking at what are the top in an economy like this, the $1 million, $2 million properties get sold less, and the more of the $400 to $500 category sells more of the properties. So when you look at those two categories, there is an imbalance that's happening that brings the average down, although our average had been up by 3%, which means in real fact the market grew by 9.4% as per the home price index. Now, let's look at something else. What is more important as an investor is that if your investment in a condo has grown by 6% in this challenging economy, what it means is You did not buy this condo with 100% of your money. At the most, what you did was you put 20% and you leverage the 80% with a bank mortgage. Now, on a condo which grew by 3%, your leveraging is a factor of 5. So each time you put 20% down, your leveraging factor is 5. So in other words, your real return on investment, the money you invested, the return on investment on an average is 15% so far for this year. And on a condo, it's 30%. Now, this is where we have to understand whether it's good to buy a property in this market, or whether we should hold back, whether we should be doing nothing in this market or moving forward. The answer is, it depends on what you want to do. My advice is, speak to us. We know what investment properties, what category will grow. And I'm also having a program, continuation of this program, a live program on Sunday at 11 a.m. On Facebook Live, on my Riyaz Rauf Facebook Live, where I'll be addressing about 15 questions I have got so far about what category of investments have to be done now, what is the growth factor, where are we going to be by the end of this year, and where we would be by end of next year after 1 year, and where we would be in another 1,000 days or in 3 years' time. So I look forward to addressing all this in detail. It's a question and answer session over an hour or hour and a quarter, and we look forward to that. At this point in time, wish you all the best and be productive, be successful, and stay safe, and wishing you a condo superstar. Thank you.
Household name, Riyaz Rauf, Rushdie Rauf.